In this video, we're going to be checking up on a ceramic coating that I installed about 1 year ago. And also, I'm going to be showing you, and we're going to be talking about how to do a maintenance detail on a vehicle that's already been ceramic coated. Let's go. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Turner Mobile Detailing. So the Porsche Macan that you see behind me, about a year ago to this month, I installed 2 coatings of Carpro CQuartz UK 3.0, and I also installed Carpro Deluxe on the wheels. So we're going to be performing a maintenance detail on the exterior of this Porsche Macan today. I'm going to show you the do's and don'ts on how to maintain a ceramic coating on a full detail scale. I'm going to be talking about products to use and also what products to not use, and also what's important, what's not important, and myths and facts that you should know about maintaining your ceramic coating. Now, if you're a customer and you paid someone to install a ceramic coating for you and you'd like to maintain it yourself, and you purchased a coating that does not come with a factory warranty, something that we in the industry call a consumer level coating, meaning the installer does not need training, does not need certification to install it. Doesn't mean it's a bad coating, it just means it's not backed by the factory, and you may not get the longevity and the durability from a consumer grade coating that you would of a professional grade coating. Now, if you don't know already, some professional grade coatings that one needs certification and training to install would be System X ceramic protection products, Ceramic Pro ceramic products. Even companies like Carpro and G-Technic have their own pro level ceramic coatings that you would need to have a certified and trained installer install for you. Now, some consumer grade coatings would include stuff like Armor Shield or Adams graphene ceramic coating, and like the one that we installed on this Porsche Macan, Carpro CQuartz UK 3.0 is also a consumer grade coating. You can buy it pretty much anywhere, including Amazon. There is a little bit of a learning curve to install it, but you can install it yourself with just a little education and a little practice. So now the reason we're talking about the difference between a professional grade coating and a consumer grade coating is because normally with a professional grade coating, the installer is going to maintain it for you. That's going to be part of the contract to maintain the warranty that comes with that coating. But a consumer grade coating does not come with a factory warranty. Maybe the installer offered you a warranty, but the manufacturer will not offer a warranty. So you're either going to have to maintain it yourself or work out some deal with the installer. So that's where we come in today. If you'd like to maintain it yourself, keep watching this video. We're going to show you just how to do that. So first we're going to rinse the vehicle down, and at the same time we get to see the water behavior right off the bat while the vehicle is still dirty. As you can see, after 1 year, we've still got tons of water beading and sheeting, plenty of water behavior to geek out over. However, I was a little underwhelmed by how the Deluxe performed on the wheels, but Deluxe is only rated for 1 year, so it's at the end of its life cycle anyway. Okay, now that the vehicle is initially rinsed, there's really no need to do a foam pre-soak. In fact, I rarely pre-soak a vehicle. I don't think it really does anything more than what a straight rinse with my power washer does. So why waste the product? I always prefer to lay down a thick blanket of foam for the hand washing process, mainly because it provides excellent lubrication to prevent any kind of swirling or scratching, and it's a lot of fun. I'm using Carpro Lift, which is recommended for annual or semi-annual ceramic coating maintenance washes, and is a high alkaline shampoo. I believe when mixed properly in the foam cannon reservoir, its pH is about 11. But of course, as it's further diluted by the water flowing through the foam cannon, the pH probably drops a couple numbers by the time it gets to the panel. I would only recommend using a high alkaline shampoo once or twice a year at most to wash any vehicle, including a ceramic coated vehicle. Any more than that could potentially harm the coating. For weekly or monthly washes, use a pH neutral shampoo like Carpro Reset, G-On Bathe, or 3D Pink car shampoo for a more economical option. Okay, so now that the hand wash is complete, it's time for our iron removal step. I've lightly dried the vehicle just to get the majority of the water off the painted areas that are going to be treated with iron remover. We're going to let the iron remover dwell for 3 to 5 minutes. It's overcast, cloudy skies today, so that gives us some extra time, some extra leeway. We don't have to be so urgent. We have some time to let the iron remover dwell. So while that's dwelling, I'd like to address something that maybe you're thinking about right now, is that isn't an iron remover too caustic to put on my ceramic coating? Will it damage it? Will it strip it? And the answer is no. The iron remover itself is actually pH neutral, which means it has a pH of 7 right in the middle of the pH scale, which means it's neither acidic nor alkaline, and on its own it's harmless to the surface. However, the components that are in it that attack the iron fallout or iron particles, ferrous metal particles that embed themselves in the paintwork, and in this case in the surface of the ceramic coating, when it reacts to these metal particles or ferrous metal particles that are embedded in your vehicle, then it turns highly alkaline to those metal pieces or those metal particles, and it remains relatively harmless to the surface that the metal particles are embedded in. So long story short, iron remover is safe for your ceramic coating. Now normally on a regular detail job, after the washing process and the iron removal process, it would be time to clay the vehicle. However, when we're maintaining a ceramic coating, the rules change a little bit. Normally, I do not clay a ceramic coated vehicle, and here's why. Really, the only circumstance that you want to clay a vehicle that's been ceramic coated is toward the end of the ceramic coating's life cycle. In this case, we expect about 3 years out of this coating. So near the end or at the end or after the end of the 3 years, when it's time to strip the coating and apply a new one, then we can clay the vehicle. The claying process is an abrasion process. It abrades the paint, it strips off dirt, contamination. So if you clay your ceramic coating, you stand a good risk in severely damaging it and severely shortening its lifespan. The dirt and contaminants that the clay is meant to remove on a ceramic coated surface really should not bond to that surface as if they were bonding to a uncoated surface. So you really shouldn't need to clay the surface of a ceramic coated vehicle. A good stiff shampoo and the iron remover should be all the decontamination power you need. So this next step is my personal preference, and you can certainly choose to skip this step if you'd like. I personally like to give the vehicle a second foam bath and rinse with no hand agitation. To me, this makes sure that any potential residue from the iron remover is completely gone. All right, so we're at the very end of the process. We've gone through the full strip wash process. We've gone through an iron remover process, and then I refoamed the vehicle to make sure all the iron remover residue was removed. and then I did a final rinse, and now it's time to use our second twisted loop drying towel to do our final drying of the vehicle. You want to be especially gentle during this process, as you don't want to inflict any damage on the coating while you're physically touching the vehicle, i.e. scratches or swirls. I recommend using a dedicated car drying microfiber towel with a high GSM. I'm using the double twisted loop microfiber drying towel from the Rag Company. Another good option if you really want to be safe is to use forced air from a battery powered leaf blower or compressed air. The reason I say battery powered leaf blower is because gas powered leaf blowers have been known to spit out tiny particles of the gas and oil mixture that they run on, and you definitely don't want that all over your freshly cleaned ceramic coating. Okay, so now that I've dried the vehicle completely for the final time, it's time for one last step. I'm going to be topping the vehicle with Carpro Reload. Now this is a very important step in maintaining the longevity of the coating. You want to top the coating with some kind of maintenance product like Carpro Reload that's going to give you around 4 to 6 months of protection on top of the ceramic coating. So really you're putting on a sacrificial layer for your sacrificial layer, or maybe Carpro Elixir that's going to give you less longevity, maybe a month or so, maybe 2 months if the car is garage kept. But in the end, you want to top your coating so that you can get the maximum longevity out of it. Reload is a ceramic sealant which is meant to be laid on top of a ceramic coating to protect it. Again, a sacrificial layer for your sacrificial layer on top of your clear coat. Reload can also be used as a standalone sealant when no ceramic coating is present. Reload can last anywhere from 3 to 6 months depending on the environment you live in and drive in, and if the vehicle is garage kept or not. I recommend it being applied to your coating at least 3 times a year. Now, because Reload can be expensive, you should know that really any ceramic sealant can be used as a topper for a ceramic coating, but of course a ceramic coating company like Carpro is always going to recommend their own brand. But there are other ceramic sealants out there that will do the job just as good, if not better, like Griot's Garage Ceramic 3-in-1 Wax, or even Turtle Wax Ceramic Spray Coating, again for a more economical option. Okay, so that is how to maintain a ceramic coating. Now I recommend that this process, this detail process, should be performed at least once a year, maybe twice a year, depending on the environment that the car is mostly driven in. This Porsche that we did today is a semi-daily driver and it lives in a garage, so really once a year should be fine for these conditions. However, if your vehicle lives outside, maybe you live in a more industrial area, then maybe twice a year it should be done, but the iron remover really shouldn't be put on the vehicle more than twice a year to be safe. And we saw today that the Carpro CQuartz UK 3.0 after a full year is still very much alive and well, so that makes me happy and that makes my customer happy too. And between maintenance details like this, at least once a month you should be doing a maintenance wash, which is basically just a wash down of the vehicle with a pH neutral soap. I recommend something like Carpro Reset or Geon Bathe. Those are 2 excellent, very frothy car shampoos that will provide a lot of lubrication and excellent cleaning power, but will not harm your coating whatsoever. So that should be done at least once a month between these regular annual or biannual maintenance details. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this content and it helped you maintain your ceramic coating that much better, then don't hesitate to give us a like right down below. And if you have any questions or concerns, please don't be afraid to address them or ask me in the comments section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So if you love all things auto detailing, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button right down below so you don't miss any future auto detailing content just like this. And again, as always, I'm Seth with Turner Mobile Detailing, and we'll see you in the next video.